Hey there, Everlong Mystic. Today we're going to do a message for the Egyptian zodiac sign of Anubis. And this is like the third time I've tried to record this video. I've, part of me feels like it could be a translation problem, and the other part is like it's kind of big energy, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm translating it right, but every time I start, I have to end the video and come back later. So, anyway, maybe third time's the charm. All right. So, for the Egyptian zodiac sign of Anubis, what do they need to know? So we have Two of Cups, but this Two of Cups doesn't feel as good as a normal Two of Cups. Kind of feels like a fantasy. What is this? Okay, I don't know, but this feels like a fantasy. This Two of Cups feels like a fantasy. Okay, so we have Page of Swords also. And this Page of Swords, this is promising. So I don't know if there's something that you have been fantasizing about that you're going to get some kind of truth on. We have this Page of Swords, so it's like the Page of Swords is like your first taste at holding that sort of truth, right? Something is going to come out to light, something is going to be revealed, and it has something to do with your subconscious. There's something in there, and it is Two of Cups. It could be like some type of love relationship be kind of thing. I don't know, but it's something that's in your subconscious, and you do have like this lion here with the snake, so there is a healing element, but it feels like this healing portion of it eludes you. But you're off. Look, you've got a taste of that sort of truth. You're off to go find it. And look, you've got this laurel leaf right here. So that kind of like is predicting a victory, right? You're gonna figure this out. Whatever this is that's eluding you, that's kind of stuck in your subconscious. I can almost see you having like bits and pieces of it, but not being able to put, like the puzzle pieces together. Kind of want to say keep an eye out. Two reasons. Number one, there is an eye in the middle of this scene here. And it's like right in the middle of this bed, whatever. So there's an eye here. And then also while you're off very excited to figure this out, it's almost like you've got the congratulations in your hand before you finish the task. I want to say, just keep an eye out, be careful because of this. You see how there's this serpent-like figure right here, and it's taller than you. So I'm not saying that you have a serpent out to get you, but what I'm saying is that there might be like you might be biting off more than you can chew. So it's kind of like be realistic, because with like even with this Anubis card right here, this Anubis, it's the arbiter of truth. Truth is a major component of what you're trying to figure out here, but there is this like you kind of have to remain neutral. You can't place too much expectation on this, because that's what I see is happening with this with this laurel leaf here, because that's like a symbol of recognition. It's like you're already wanting to be recognized for something that you haven't quite figured out yet. So, I mean, just take that for what, for what it is. Okay, I'm gonna have to pick one. Alright, picking one. Yeah, because if you don't keep an eye out, you're not. You might get a little sad about it. Okay. Alright, alright. The good news, though, with this Four of Cups is, and this card has come out several times in this whole series, and it's like, a kind of a nice encouragement card. Now there might be setbacks. You might get sucked into your emotions when you try to delve in to whatever this kind of subconscious thing is, and it's not always going to feel good, but but it's okay to go there, because I mean, look, look at this like kind of dark cave behind this figure. That's where it is. That's you kind of have to go there. But what's cool is that we have this behind. We have like this tree, and you've got this is like the spirit cup. This is the bird with the message. This is spirit growing a hand out of this tree, tapping you on the head, saying, "Hey, remember there's another cup. Listen to the bird." You know what I mean? It's like listen to the little birdie. And to me, like in this reading right here, this little birdie is your intuition. But it's like listening to your intuition from a place of neutrality. All right. So Anubis. What else do we need to know for those who have the sign of Anubis? So we have the Nine of Metals here, and again, it's that sort of truth. It's like it's like you have this obligation to the truth. Because within it's like you've got the main, I don't know if you could see with my lighting, but like the main one right here is lighter than the rest, like the main metal. All of these are a little bit darker shade of gray, and so there is something that you are trying to figure out, and you will. And these pains, it's like these are all pains right here. These pains are gonna fade away. They're just gonna kind of like fade, like fade to black. They're gonna fade away, and you will be left with the truth. And it seems like that's like the whole goal here, right? Your obligation to this truth. And we have One of Moons. So not only is this truth sword keep popping up, now we have an Ace of Moons. We have an Ace of Cups. So that's really awesome. To me, it's like what it's telling me is that there's some kind of cup related situation that's been kind of clogging, like not clogging, but like sitting dense in your subconscious, and it affects you. It affects you a lot. It affects things in your normal life, and sometimes it makes you feel bad, but I don't know what happened with you, but there's something where you've stood up. You've stood up, and you're going to figure it out. And when you do, and these anxieties kind of fade to gray, you get this brand new, it's like this brand new fresh start, and it literally looks like, I mean, it looks like you've pressed the start button. You know what I mean? It's like, like I'm ready. You will be emotionally ready to start something new once you get to the bottom of what this was, and it feels like a was. All right, is there anything else for Anubis? I feel like that's a good place to end the message. We got room for one more card. All right, so we have 4 of trees here. And to me, this feels like alignment. It just feels like alignment. It's like you've turned the corners. You've turned all the corners. And it's like, and also, I always get with this card is just, it looks kind of like a television or a screen. And this screen is it's now how you see yourself. You see yourself completely differently now. After you get this truth and you press that start button. Like, start being you, start being the new, real, healed you, and you'll be seeing yourself differently. Very cool. I really like this. All right, the sign of Anubis, this is your message. I hope it helped you in some way, and I thank you for embracing your inner mystic, and I'll see you next time. Bye.